Jira Project Management Review, a Jira tutorial in 2024. Hello everyone and welcome to this comprehensive guide on harnessing the full potential of Jira Project Management. We're going to have a detailed exploration with its agile methodologies. So today we'll take a deep dive in showing you not only how to use Jira effectively, but also to understand the nuances of agile practices and their terminologies. Let's get started. So first step is for you to move on to Jira's website, which is Atlassian.com, and select Jira software right there. And once you're in there, we're going to start off by signing up. You can log in or sign up. We're going to start by signing up. You have the option to sign up using Google, Microsoft, Apple, or even Slack, which is really cool. They have a Slack integration as well. So I'm going to quickly sign up using my Google account because it's easier that way. Just quickly sign up, and you can see I've entered my credentials, and now it's going to take me to the dashboard. Here we've signed in. Let's go to Jira now. It's going to take us to the dashboard now. Let's take a moment for it to load. Here are a few questions they're going to ask you to help you personalize your dashboard. You can let them know what type of team you work in, if it's customer support, IT support, HR, marketing, or you're working with operations. Let's just say we're working with operations. And you can be the operations manager. And, basically select all type of tasks that you usually are working with. You can just skip this, but I'd recommend you fill these up so they can personalize it for you. And then you can just simply head over to next. They're going to take some time to set up our site, and once it's set up, here they're going to take us to the dashboard directly. So this is how the dashboard looks like. This is where we're diving into the dashboard. Let's look into the different templates they have for us. This is a blank project, a process control. This one's for procurement. You can also import all of your data to start a new project by clicking on import. You can import it from your software, from your business project. This one is the one which is ideal for agile projects, which is what we're going to focus on today. So we can customize our dashboards to track key metrics like velocity and team capacity. And before we begin creating our agile project, let's talk about what an agile project actually is. So agile projects are, these iterative and collaborative project management methods that prioritize our flexibility and adaptability to cater to the customer satisfaction. These projects really emphasize on delivering smaller functional pieces of a project in really short-term cycles, allowing your team to respond to changes really quickly. Now let's have a walkthrough on the step-by-step example of creating an agile project with Jira. We've logged in already, and let's access our Jira dashboard. Let's start this one. But we don't have it to import any, so let's go back and start with the project template. You can start with RPF process, with a procurement process, a process control, or a blank project. Let's start with this. And our blank project, you can name it anything actually. We can try team name, team A, and simply click on create project. You can choose for different templates that you have. This one's a blank project, but let's go over with the project. This is process control 1. Let's move back. Blank project, let's just start with it and simply click on create project. Now, one amazing thing that you can do is also you can add and create another project by simply choosing the agile project template, which we can start over and do it all over again. But this is how the blank canvas looks like. They also have a quick start to quickly guide you and give you a heads up on how to use it, but we can dismiss this quick start as of now. So this is how I have like a board view. They have a list view. They have a calendar view, timeline, approvals, forms, pages, issues, reports, all of that in one setting. They also have this automation option where you can, create automations and prevent doing repetitive tasks on your own. Then this is the project settings, the details, the access to the project, the notifications as well, and all in all, everything right here. These are the app fields and Slack integration. You can have the Slack integration into your free trial. Here you can just simply integrate and link your Slack up here. Now let's start by creating another dashboard from the Jira software. We're already into the Jira Project Management. Now let's start by creating different project components here. Now up here we have these boards, and usually in an agile project what you actually need is either a board or in the Kanban form. So let's start by configuring these agile boards. Here I can have you know we can discuss the prioritizing backlog items that are based on business value and urgency, and we can create a way to set up our agile workflows and sprints. How to do that, we can have 3 stages right here. One could be to do, one could be in progress, and the third could be the done, or it could be the review and done. This is how I'm going to set up the 3 workflows and sprints right here. And below them, to start creating the tasks, all I have to do is enter up the detail of the process of setting up these sprint cycles and defining their goals. The first one could be to brainstorm ideas. And I can simply click on the 3 dots right here, copy the link, and also assign it to someone else that I would like this to be assigned to. You can attach emails, I can attach links, add a child issue, link the issue, enter up details right here, and assign it to someone specific. And I can also set up the priority. As of now, the priority is medium. I can quickly change that to high priority or low priority, or top highest one. And I can also keep time tracking for people to log in the time, the amount of time they've worked on this issue. And all in all, I can just really customize it depending on how I want to see the work log. Now that this sprint execution has been done, I can use all of those tools which I just went over with to burn down the charts for progress tracking. Now, next up in progress, my teammates or the assignee can simply just drag and drop these options and bring this up right here. So I'll have an idea that they're working on this one. And once it's done, I can simply add it to review and done. All these tasks and, subtasks, I can enter them up and break them down using the real world example. And that way I can also elaborate on the concept of definition and done, which is an agile terminology, the DOD, definition and done, that they've defined what I have to do, and then it's absolutely done as well. You can use Jira for all of these purposes. Add in multiple tasks, keep them in progress, and get them into review and done. You can also choose to see a summary of the tasks that have been done. Stats say that there's a 100% done rate of the tasks being completed and done. There's a priority breakdown of all the tasks that you have, the highest one being here, the high one being here, medium one being it's important but not that important, the lowest, and the lowest right here. These are the tasks and subtasks that I was talking about right now. Here is the team workload to have an idea to, fairly and evenly distribute the team workload among all of your employees and assignees. Here is the related projects that you can, if there's any other project that you want to work on simultaneously while working on this project, you can simply create on the project or link the other project right here. It's like a basic summary of your entire project. This is the board that we went over with. This is a list, and here into the list are the amount of tasks. Basically is the tasks that you see into the list form, the category, the status, the assignee, who it is assigned to. You can set up the due date. I can just simply click over setting up the due date. As of I can set it up to 15th, and the priority could be set to low, and also I can add in different labels for it to be really easy for my employees to work on, and who it is being reported to, which is me, and then also assign this to someone. And one amazing feature about Jira is that once you assign this to any of your employee and you have Slack integrated, what it basically does is it's going to send a notification. So it's going to notify your employee onto Slack as well. That way they're, really updated about what's happening, and, you can just basically, in a short way, you can just notify them without, having to go out of your way and do it. On the other hand, you're just going to leave that automation onto Jira. Now onto the calendar view, which is another way for you to view the tasks. This is one on 15th. Here is the timeline view where you can see it, the tasks up here in the timeline view. Here are the approvals, where you can just simply add in approvals and integrate the approvals into your workflow to make sure all of your workload is met before the set time. These are the forms right here. Here you can collect the right information about something, preview it, and put it into list form. You can simply create a form by clicking on create forms. This is a new option that they've just recently added. Here's another one that says pages, where you can start with scratch with pages, project pages, just for brainstorming ideas, designing or structuring sort of a project, writing down highlights of the notes of the meetings that you've created, or just basically contemplating on things. There are multiple templates for you to choose these from, and this is what pages do. Next up, we have issues right here. Into issue, there are any sort of issue that's being faced by any of your employee onto the topic, onto the task. They can just simply put that into the issues too, are set up into different categories like all issues, opened issues reported by you or others, viewed recently, resolved or not. And there's a section of reports here. So what basically reports do is they give you a deeper analysis of your tasks or about your issues, created or resolved issues. There's a pie chart report, there's an average age report to see how well your backlog is working. Then there's a resolution time report, there's recently created issues report, single level group by report. So there's forecast and management as well, time tracking report if you want to track the time based amount of time that your employee is working or not, how long it's taking for them to work on a specific object or a specific task. And there's the shortcuts, where you can place shortcuts in one place, like creating some sort of landing pages or something that's really important that you'll need your employees to constantly revisit it. You can add that in the shortcut area. So guys, that's it. You have acquired a comprehensive understanding of Jira Project Management intertwined with the Agile principles. Remember, agility is like a journey, not a destination, so you can continuously refine your processes, and feel free to reach out into the comment section if you have any questions or need further guidance. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time.